I'm gonna ask you guys a question. Now this question has waged wars in the stuttering community. If there were a magic pill that could cure your stutter right now, would you take it? Well, I know my answer and I'll let you guys know in a little bit. Stay tuned. Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am Jacqueline Joyce and you are watching Stutter Beautifully, which is a series where I talk about every topic under the sun that relates to stuttering. So if you guys have seen my face more than twice, I'm gonna need you to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification right next to it, please, because that's just how things should be done. And once your resolutions, so subscribe. We'll talk about it, okay? Now, this is a conversation that has been dividing the stuttering community for eons. Wars have been waged over the grand discussion of if you could take a pill to stop your stuttering today, would you?
All I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
Now, before I take anything, I always have a lot of questions. I'm very careful about the things I eat, and so I'm also very careful about the prescription medicine that I take. And my first question is, if I take a pill to cure my stutter, will it then replace my stutter with something else? Because then who has the time to get used to some other sort of like disability? Like who has the time? And then on top of that, you guys know all of the warning signs that comes on prescriptions now, right? So this pill has some sort of like long list of warning sign, and at the very bottom of it, it says could cause death or like possibly resulting in death just to cure my stutter? The answer is no.
Hell no, to the no, 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 hell to the no.
I don't need to see your infomercials with people dancing and flirting and having a good old time while you're reading off all the side effects, and then the final one says possibly resulting in death. Not my bag, not taking the pill. I'll stutter for the rest of my life. Peace be with you. But I kind of have two ideas about this, and I really had to go through all the pros and cons. And so I would take the pill. And here is reason number one. The answer is I've already experienced life as a stutterer. So, you know, if there's any experiences that I needed to have learned from, I've pretty much probably gone through them already. And I feel that life is personally about experiences, and a person should have as many experiences as they should. Since I've had the experience of being a stutterer, I would love to have the experience of being a non-stutterer. Just, you know, it'll just kind of even out all of the lessons that I can learn. Number two, why I would say yes, is because in the past I've known myself to blame a lot on my stutter, like, oh, I didn't get this job because I stutter, or this guy didn't want to talk to me because I stutter, or I'm not in this certain circle of people because I stutter. And if I take the pill, I can take all of those excuses away and really find out what the actual issue is. And so maybe like it'll allow me to see other parts of myself that I can change for the better, that I've been masquerading it as the stutter when it's actually another issue. So it'll help me understand myself better as a person. Number three, I would absolutely take the pill if it meant that I would no longer stutter ever again, and I could not pass on the stuttering genes to my kids. That is definitely a reason to take the pill, because I wouldn't want, were I to have children, I wouldn't want them to experience the struggle of stuttering. So if I could just solely take it for them to not have it, then I absolutely would. But then I think about, like, how would I be as someone who does not stutter? Who would I be as a person? And I made a list of like all the things that I would do and all the people I would tell off and all the ways that I would get back people who were just like wronged me, or all the witty phrases that I would like quickly say back to people. Like you wouldn't be able to stop me from speaking, ever. I'd talk all day. I'd show off how smart I was. I'd take a bullhorn and like go tell stories while walking down Hollywood Boulevard. I'd stop fine men and ask them for their number. I'd go to every job I ever interviewed for and I'd flip them off just because I could, and like I'd actually like might become annoying, to be honest. Like an over talker, you know, like those people who can't stay on one topic, they discussion hop, and they end up carrying on an entire conversation by themselves because they don't have the skills to recognize when they're doing way too much. That's the kind of person that I think I might be starting out, and then I'd have to like slowly reel myself back in and be like, all right, girl, chill out. But then I also think, do I really want to stop stuttering? Because if I do, that means that I would no longer really have a need to be as active in the stuttering community as I am. Like, I would always be an advocate, but I wouldn't have any personal experiences to draw from to then talk to people about. It wouldn't be in the forefront of my mind just as it is right now. And then I think, well, there are a few reasons that I would want to continue stuttering, and so here they are. Number one, there's something about when you're confident in your stutter and you talk to people, it really brings down their guards. And I'm not sure exactly what it is, but I think because they see your perceived flaw and it makes them more comfortable with showing theirs also. So like, it allows you to kind of build stronger bonds with people at a quicker rate of time because their guards are down when talking to you. Another reason why I wouldn't take the pill is my stutter instantly allows me to see who people really are. Depending on like how they treat me, I see it instantly. And also having a stutter has taught me how to maneuver. And so yes, a lot of the decisions that I've made in life have been made because it forced me to be creative and think of other routes outside of the, you know, typical way of approaching person through a conversation. Maybe I'll send like notes and a flower, and that'll make me stick out in that person's mind. So it's forced me to really adapt different ways of communicating with people that I think in the end have become a bit more meaningful than just having a conversation with someone. And my final one, I have to be honest, a bit of my identity is connected to the fact that I stutter, you know, like that, coupled with the fact that I work in an industry where there are so many people trying to do what I want to do. And so the fact that someone can remember me very quickly by saying, oh, she's the girl that stutters, actually helps me when I'm in a sea of faceless people. You know, it's that one thing that they can sort of hold on to, like, ah, that girl that stutters, and then they instantly think of me. And so for the work that I do and for the industry that I'm in, it's actually helping me more than harming me at this point, because I believe I carry my stutter in a way that isn't detrimental to how people see me as a person. And it also doesn't affect the work that I write. Like when I write a script, no one can tell that I stutter in a script. So I'm gonna end this video saying that I would not take the pill, but endless fluency would be nice, but if it also meant that my children wouldn't, see, there's so many stipulations. Like if it meant that my children would no longer stutter, then yeah, I would take it, but it's a toss-up, you know, it's really a toss-up for me. But I hope I gave you guys a bit more perspective than what you may have heard, you know, because it's not just about whether you stutter or not. It's about, you know, how stuttering has affected your life and how it's molded you as a person, and if that's important to you and if you want to continue going on that road. Well, thank you guys for watching Stutter Beautifully. If you've watched more than 2 of my videos, I deserve that subscribe, and you might as well hit that notification bell while you're down there, because you're down there. You guys are awesome. Thank you for using your time to watch my video. It means a lot to me, especially because there's so much content out there, and I hope that your time spent here was time well spent. I'll see you at the next upload. Thank you. Appreciate you. Stutter beautifully. Mwah. Bye.